Hello! I'm Mermaid Liv, a professional mermaid and content creator, and I'm here to teach you how to be a professional mermaid as well. Today I'm teaching you how to interact with kids as a professional mermaid. Because believe it or not, it's not just showing up and looking pretty and smiling and stuff. You know, you gotta make it fun and engaging and exciting. You gotta talk to the kids, you gotta play games with them, show them neat things, tell them stories, you know, make them smile. You know, it's more than just flipping your fins. It's a lot of work, and you know, some people don't know how exactly you interact with kids at like a mermaid gig. So I'm going to share with you how to interact with kids as a professional mermaid. So the first thing to know is professional mermaids typically use a specific type of voice, and it's usually very high pitched, kind of like this. You know, like a typical Disney princess. Very high pitched and happy, upbeat voice. That's how you talk to kids. And then there's the mannerisms, such as, you know, using your arms. Mermaids always are having their arms up like this. They're like, you know. You're always doing something with your arms most of the time. And then you want to try to be sitting up straight and pretty much always smiling. And try to make eye contact with people, try to make them feel special and like you're listening when they talk to you, and just give them a really good personal experience. And then there's the mermaid attitude. The mermaid attitude is very upbeat, giggly, happy, silly, whimsical, and peppy. That's just how you should act as a mermaid for a gig. Unless that isn't part of your persona, like maybe you have a darker persona or a siren vibe, but typically that's how a mermaid should present themselves. And to talk to the kids, you want to ask them questions, comment on things, you know, ask them what their favorite color is, who's their favorite Disney princess, what's their favorite animal. I'll ask, like, have you ever met a mermaid before? You know, just ask them questions if they're a little shy. Have things prepared like fun facts and jokes and trivia. I try to memorize some fun facts about the ocean so I can just, you know, at random moments be like, want to hear an interesting fact? And you know, because mermaids come from the sea, so it makes sense to know things about the sea. I also bring a treasure chest to gigs. This can be very interactive for the kids. I have all kinds of neat things to show them. I bring like seashells, little fish toys. This is a pufferfish, so I'll be like, does anyone know what this fish is called? And sometimes the kids know it's a pufferfish. Or this, for example, I'd be like, do you know what this is called? Honestly, I don't know if this is supposed to be a squid or a jellyfish. What do you think? Comment below what you think this is. Jellyfish or a squid? I think maybe it's a jellyfish. Last gig, I went to the dollar store and got some of these little rings. They do not fit my fingers, sadly. And I gave those out to the kids along with a necklace, so that's a good icebreaker. Be like, I have a present for you. Or come see what's in my treasure chest. I have all kinds of gadgets and gizmos. Who's its and what's its. I've got pearls. So yeah, have something to show them, have fun stories to tell them. I try to think of some kind of stories, some adventures that Mermaid Liv has had. One thing I'll tell the kids is that I was captured by pirates and that I was trapped on their ship, and then a bunch of sea creatures came and rescued me. A whale knocked over the ship and all the sea creatures got me out of my cage and freed me. So yeah, just think of little fun stories you can tell the kids. You can... Oh. Gizmo wanted to be a star. Another way to initiate conversation is by complimenting the kids or commenting on what they're wearing. You know, a lot of kids will wear something with like unicorns and rainbows on it. You can say something fun about that, or like tell them that you know a unicorn or something. You know, if they believe you're a mermaid, then they'll believe that you actually met a unicorn. Invite kids to pose for pictures with you and try to have them, you know, you could be like, want to do a funny face? I see a lot of mermaids go like this for pictures, and that's cute. And that's fun for the kids too. Ask kids if they want to hear a song, and if you're good at singing, that is, then, you know, sing Part of Your World. Kids also love Baby Shark. I have a video where I teach you how to play that song, so I'll put that right here. Check that out. So a lot of times you won't even have to worry about trying to think of what to say to them, because they'll just ask you questions, and you just have to come up with creative answers. I like to have some answers prepared, so that way I'm not caught off guard. Here are some common questions that kids will ask. Where do you live? Do you have magic powers? What do you eat? Do you know Ariel? Are you a real mermaid? What's your favorite sea creature? So just, you know, use your imagination. Some more things you can do is to have some knowledge on marine life, as I mentioned before, know some fun facts, you know, tell them about your fishy friends, you know, be an edutainer, is that the word? Yeah, be an edutainer, which means you're entertaining and educating them. Sometimes I'll try to do impressions of different animals, like I'll do a dolphin noise, or you could, you know, do a whale impression, like the way they do in Finding Nemo when Dory's talking to the whales. Or do the fishy face with them. Also, I'll come up with backstories for things. You know, kids will ask about your top, your necklace, your accessories, all kinds of things. So you can have fun stories on like how you got this. You know, you can make up a story about how it was you found it in a cave full of treasure or something like that. So it helps if you have storytelling skills and a strong imagination, because then you can think of good answers and you can tell it in a fun way. But it's just mainly important to just be excited and happy and kind to the kids. You have to have a lot of patience too sometimes, especially if you're doing a kid's birthday party, because a lot of kids and sometimes kids can be challenging. So just, you know, be patient. I always say, I'll ask kids what their name is, and I'll be honest, the last gig I did, I couldn't remember any of their names. But you still should ask them what their names are, and then I'll say, those are beautiful names. You want to make the kids feel good, give them a confidence boost. So I hope some of these tips helped. Mainly just remember to have fun, because if you're having fun, then the kids are probably having fun too. For more tips on how to be a professional mermaid, check out my playlist on how to be a professional mermaid. I'll put a card right here for you. So check that out if you want to be a professional mermaid. It's a super fun profession. You get to be silly and have fun and swim around, and you get to dress up as a beautiful creature. So if that sounds like the job for you, then you should subscribe, because I have lots of videos on that, videos on just how to be a mermaid in general and all things mermaid related. And real quick before I sign off, TikTok lately has been giving me some trouble. They took down one of my videos because I was dressed like this, and I guess that's too scandalous for TikTok. And they also took down one of my live streams once because, again, I was dressed like this. Violated the community guidelines, apparently. So I've been having some trouble with the TikTok algorithm lately, so go to my TikTok and give me some love to help me out. It's the Sylvan Siren. I hope everyone has a magical day. Bye-bye.